Hey guys. All right, so we're doing Cancer and Aquarius. And give me a second. Okay, let's stay strong during this time because I know a lot of people you're shedding a lot of emotions and you're going through stuff that just feels like, I was explaining it this morning as like a fancy purgatory. Some of you might be feeling like you're stuck in like, it's like fancy purgatory. I don't know how else to explain to you. You feel like you're stuck there, you're trying to get your shit done, and it's like it's not that you're stuck, it's like you're getting things done. Yeah, Mars is totally in action, right? But you're getting stuff done, and because we're in between two solar eclipses, total eclipses, it could feel really, well, it's transformative, right? And sometimes we get I'm hearing angry because of other people's actions, and we kind of want them to like adhere to our ways, and they're just not doing it. They're trapped in the matrix. I'm just like, I'm seeing somebody who's like, they like somebody who like watches the news all day, like that type of person, and they have absolutely no reason to watch the news all day. This person has absolutely nothing to do with anything that goes on in the news. But let's say they just sit there and they just watch like the news all day. Like that's their entertainment. It's like that reptilian. They just love to hear the reptilian frequency come out of the TV type of thing. You know what I mean? So some of you are realizing that, and you're wanting to change these people, right? You're wanting to like really get these people to change and to do things your way is what I'm hearing. Okay. And we can't. And I'm hearing their actual actions may be affecting yours. So I would really, keep clear and ground. I know me. I know if someone even like, if anybody around me is even, if they're drunk, let's say, or high or anything, I can feel it. Like I actually feel whatever they're on. I can feel it. I've walked into people's houses where they were drinking and I was like, I got to step outside because I felt like I was super drunk. So yeah, you could be feeling their emotions and it could be affecting you. So I would really clear my energy and ground. Last night I did a lot of auric protection. So I had a moment in my room where, I've had spirit move my fingers, my hand. Last night they moved my arm and I was not comfortable with it at all. And I got up and was like, hell fucking no. Like, no, they moved my arm. And like, so to me, it's not, you got to understand something. One spirit alone can't do that. It has to be a collective thing. Like it's like, it takes a lot of energy to like even move physical matter. So it's like I don't think it's anybody scary or anything, but I do know that there are energies that I don't want around. And if they're going to disrespect me like that while I'm sleeping, we're not going to have that. You see what I'm saying to you? So it's a lot of energy floating through right now is what I'm saying, especially since I was clearing a lot of like reptilian frequencies last night. I was just clearing the aura. Even my daughter, her ear was beeping. She's like, Mom, I can't sleep. My right ear is beeping. The same thing happens to me at night sometimes because I'm hearing, no, actually every night. It's a constant fax machine in my ear. It's fucking annoying. Okay. So a lot of people are going through ascension. I'm hearing moving through worlds. It's like you're picking up energy from other dimensions, and we don't want a part of that. We're not here for that. Like it's just like it's gotta be, I'm here, I'm hearing, I was about to say, I'm seeing a 7-Eleven right there. Okay. Let's clear the energy, please. What is going on for Cancer? What messages for Cancer? I have Cancer in my sorth. You hear me? Like I'm like making up words right now. I have Cancer in my north and south node. It's a frustrating day today, but we're gonna clear that energy, right? We're gonna clear it and ground. Okay. Started off a little bit frustrated, but we're gonna clear that energy. Okay, Cancer, what's going on for Cancers, please? Well, a lot of messages coming through to you. Yeah, like several opportunities. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 different opportunities I see here. Some of you, your whatever you've been manifesting is coming true. I'm hearing. Try to see the brighter side of the picture. A lot of pages here, a lot of pentacles being offered. It's like everybody's like this to you. They're giving the whole. I'm here. She's got the whole world in her hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. A lot of opportunities. Several different chances for something. Financial gain, material gain. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. Whatever you've been worried about, whatever you've been feeling stuck on, whatever you've been feeling trapped, like this is never gonna fucking go away. You're wrong. You're getting over some. Oh, my right ear is burning. You're getting over some big heartache here. Some of you. Oh, the sun. I said one more card and the sun came out at the last one. A lot of messages. Yeah, this is why it's a lot of messages. I'm hearing somebody is definitely going to reach out from the past. Yeah, Rebecca, for sure. Somebody's going to reach out from the past. I just saw the Akashic Library card right here too. There could be past life energies also coming. Okay, I just got tapped in the head right there. Okay, some of you, all right, I see what you're saying. Some of you guys are healing a major emotional trauma here, something that really bothered you, whatever this was. It still actually affects you. It's still on your mind a little bit. I'm getting crown chakra activation here. So if you're feeling a little bit drowsy, a little bit down, a little bit, I put the ascension symptoms up this morning because am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great. It's just, when I experience, oh, there's a lot of, yes. Okay. There's a lot of activation happening here. Downloads, lots of downloads. I'm hearing either you're witnessing or performing a miracle. Yeah, we are clearing some toxic behaviors here, whatever that means to you, right? Everybody's got their own toxic behaviors that they're clearing. I'm hearing. I want you guys to know that spirit does have your back, and they do have your back. So all right. So I'm sensing a bit of frustration here, and to the point where you're you're almost on the verge of giving up something. I'm just gonna say what I'm hearing because this is what I'm picking up. I'm channeling this. It's coming through. This is the download I'm receiving, and it's always for a reason, right? It's always for a reason. Spirit saying, like, we see that you're frustrated, we get it, we understand. Emotional. I'm getting such taps on the head here. It's absolutely phenomenal. And some of you are mastering a skill, something that is within you. You've had this skill for lifetimes. Something is gonna. What's funny is like I'm feeling almost like whatever. Oh, I'm getting tapped in the head again. Whatever you thought you were going to be doing, like I see something completely changing. Like it's almost like spirit's going to guide you towards. Because I think you forgot you had this skill, whatever this is. You're very, 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 very good at this. Like you have. I'm hearing uncanny ability to. I feel like somebody's building something too. That's the strange thing. I feel like almost like a building energy, and like does that mean construction? It could mean for some people that, you don't know who's watching. They could be men, women, women could be construction workers too, but it's like, something that you've been good at is going to come through for you here. Okay. This is going to come through for you. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I got this from London. I ordered it from London. It's a, rose water diffuser. There's like no chemicals, no nicotine. It's supposed to be one of the most natural vapes on the planet, and it's pretty expensive, but I don't know, I like it. It tastes like rose water. I don't know, it's funny because I love rose water. I have it everywhere. I like to drink it too. It's my favorite. Ascension on my horizon. Oh, honey, but there's already his. So you're in, yeah. I feel some of you are gonna be. It's called Ripple, by the way. If anybody wants to look into it, it's called Ripple. It's supposed to be made with like all natural ingredients. There's no, it's like vegan, organic, you know, all that bullshit. So right with the architect and the Queen of Roses, I'm telling you, somebody here is good at something. Like, whoa, here, what? Okay, first of all, let me just say, look at this card. Look at the Egyptians there standing there and they're building something there. It's architectural, like delight. I'm hearing architectural delight. So I had this dream. I think I told you guys, I astral traveled to some like 10-foot being. And this wasn't a dream. I astral projected, like literally felt in my body here in real life. Like I flew out. And I met up with this person. He said, I need you to build me something. And I was like, build you? I'm not building you nothing. And like, we made these terms and agreements. It's like, you don't even understand that in the past life, maybe you were building pyramids and listen, man, architectural demand, I'm hearing, like some of you have, like, I don't know. I don't know why this is coming through, but I'm going to just say it as I'm saying it. Okay. Yeah, like something with you, you're seeing it like on like bright lights flashing, like this is what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying to you? I feel like for some of you, whatever you need to heal, you gotta work. I know what I need to heal and what I don't. I'm like very aware. I'm self-aware. I don't pretend to not know. I know what I need to heal and I work on it every single day. And like, I don't make excuses for it. I know when I'm like not ready to heal something, I'll just say I'm not ready to let that go. I'm not ready. And some of you, I'm seeing artist music here as well. For some of you, writing. There's some kind of fated meeting that will help you. It's like gonna help you. Some of you are real writers here. You're gonna write a book. I'm hearing you will write a book one day. Right now, you're kind of, you're going back and forth and circle. I'm hearing upset with. How do I say this without saying like that we're mad at? It's like we're just wishing things like sometimes we wish things were easier. You're connected to a lot of ancient shit here. A lot of ancient stuff. Cancer is coming through for you, and you're going to have like views of the ego. You're going to be able to see yourself in different ways. You're going to have to look at yourself in a lot of ways here in order to figure out the lesson here. It's a challenging time for some I'm hearing, but Cancer's got a lot of bright things ahead, bright things. I don't see this taking, so something's going to take off quicker than you hear. It's a decision-making thing. Oh, wow. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician just pulled up right there. Like they pulled up in the car, like, yeah, we're ready to take, let's go. I'm the Magician, I'm the Wheel of Fortune. Are you ready to do this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I got goosebumps too. Yeah, no. This is a whole, yep, Cancer. What does it feel like? This feels like sort of some kind of like, I don't know, like something, either you're gonna like it's something you lose or something you let go of that's gonna be like it's gonna catapult you to the next levels. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. How many of you might have to make a major financial decision and do what's best for you? I'm hearing, don't listen to what anybody else is saying to you, because I almost feel like whatever this is, wherever you're going with this, it's like almost like people are going to be like, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? Can you have? And you're just going to have to be like, I got to go. Like, I've been waiting for this moment. Like, I'm sorry, but I manifested this. It took me 10 years. I'm hearing 12 years for some of you. Lifetimes I'm hearing for some of you. And it's my turn to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? It's like, you're going to finally like take the blessing for yourself. Like, it's like, we're always giving and giving. And that's nice. And we will continue to do so, but not those who drain us consistently of our organic energy and turn it into a GMO non-certified, fuck FDA approved, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So we're not GMOs, we're organically grown, and we're gonna maintain the organic growth within us. And I feel like whoever comes in and tries to take that from you right now, you're not allowing them to, Cancer. Okay. All right, let's step into. Yeah, hell yeah. It doesn't matter what your sign is. The message resonates. I don't even care what signs are. I watch Scorpio because I have 2 placements of Scorpio. I watch Sagittarius because I have 2 placements of Sag. I watch Libra because I have 4 placements of Libra. I watch Virgo. I watch Cancer because I have it in my North and South node. It all depends on what you're watching the reading for. It really does. And where the placement is in your chart. Like if you want to know about, the health, you watch where you have Virgo. You want to know about the home, you watch where you have Cancer. You want to know about secrets and hidden things, you watch where you have Scorpio. You want to learn about finances, you watch where you have Capricorn, and you know what I'm saying? Jupiter. These things are all relevant. So we're everybody, okay? We're not just one sign. That doesn't define us. That's just something that we were born under that time. But we have every part of every sign in us, okay? All right, let's step into Aquarius. It's like a field of flowers and rosemary and rose water. I mean, and you don't feel no harshness. Like you can hardly feel it because it's not made of anything but like natural oils, literally. Like they take like these kind of oils, like the, for the consumption, the ones that you cook with, and they put it in them. There's none of that fucking frog juice shit that my daughter talks about in other vapes. There's no nicotine in it. I'm really trying to stop the cigarettes fully, but today I have one already. So yeah, me too. All right, let's step into Aquarius. If you have an Aquarius moon like I do, okay, yeah, I have Aquarius moon, okay, and I love the music too. That's one of my favorite sounds to meditate to, and also like the rattlesnake is like the cleansing, that rattling and the shaking of the bells and all that. That's what shamanistic practices use. If you go get a cleanse, they'll use that, and they light like a big ass wood of Palo Santo like this and go from your feet, and they let it go through your whole body. Oof, I want to go get that done so bad. Or do it myself, but whatever. And then they shake the stuff to shake the energy off of you, significance of that. I love it. Yeah, Aquarius rising. Yeah, I have it in my moon. So when I'm in a mood, I check what's going on with the Aquarius energy, because the mood has to change. So one of the things I'm hearing for Aquarius is that we're talking about mood, and Spirit wants you to know, yeah, it is. It does, yeah. It's nice to listen to that while you're driving, so long as you're not a person who falls asleep easily. You know what I'm saying? Let me move this candle because it's clear the energy. It's clear. Let's clear. As long as you're not a person who falls asleep while you're driving, then we're good. All right. So Aquarius, one of the things I'm hearing for Aquarius is the mood. I do feel some bit of like edginess, a little bit of on edge. Oh, I'm getting, somebody's got like some kind of sharp pain on the right side of their lower back here. It's like right in the middle. Something's going on with your back. I'm hearing you're not old, you just need to stretch. And I've been planning a routine. I wrote a routine down last night, and I'm planning on following that routine every single day. Get up in the morning, do this, and eat that, then stretch, then go for a walk. Then I'm going to try to get on that routine. One of the things I'm hearing for you, Aquarius, is we have to get on that routine, because as an Aquarius moon, I know that my mood is like chill out, relax, just sit back, watch what's going on, and forget that, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to get up and be active and move around, because I'm, I clean and stuff like that, but that's a different type of active. Like, it's got to be more like go outside, get in nature, like all that, and I'm still, look, this is messages coming through. Still, my foot is fucked up, so it's very hard for me to walk outside, because look at that. I'm seeing the Queen of Forces. This is what I'm seeing you as, Aquarius. The Queen of Forces, she's manipulating the sun and the moon right there. She's holding her hands up like, I am the Queen of Forces. I have the ability, with my will, wisdom, and mind, to make the willow tree go left and right. You see what I'm saying too? It's like to stand there and to the forces are with me. The forces within me, I'm hearing as well. But it's like something, it's like almost like the prana or the chi within you. Because my favorite movie of all time is Mulan. And you guys need to know that for a reason. Because I will always say loyal, brave, and true, just like that. When I'm meditating, when I'm praying, I say loyal, brave, and true, honor to the ancestors, things like that. Okay. Like spirit animals, the phoenix. I resonate with so much in the movie Mulan. The new one, especially, it is so good. If you ever sit and watch that movie, it is so good. The moment with her and her father, I get emotional every time I watch it. It's so freaking good, man. It's so good. Even the cartoon was good, but the movie, they killed that movie out. Like smashed it, murdered that movie. That movie is fire. Okay. So I watch it a lot of times, and I watch it every time like it's my first time watching it. I just love it, but I resonate so deeply with that because when she's like in the beginning, Aquarius, you were told from when you were little to hide your chi, right? I'm not trying to be corny here, but this is what Spirit's giving you. Yeah, it is. And this is what Spirit's giving you, Aquarius. You've been told to hide your chi since you were born, to hide that gift, the power within you. Women don't show off their chi. And when women have chi, they're considered what? Witches, they believed. But the men had it and they were considered powerful warriors. Think about it since the beginning of time, how this message is convoluted. And you as a woman, I'm hearing, especially if you're a woman or you're feminine, somebody's been, I'm hearing, pushing you down, telling you like, don't use your power, step back. And you had to, I'm getting tapped in the head here. And you've been this is why I'm hearing, this is why you don't use your gifts to the fullest, Aquarius. This is why you're hiding your gifts. I'm hearing the Sorcerer's Stone. That's from King Arthur, right? The Sorcerer's Stone, is that from the movie King Arthur? I'm hearing that. The Sorcerer's Stone is within you. You have the sources. You have the key. You literally have the key. Like Uriel and the Sphinx. Like you have the key. You can go into the cave and the Sphinx, and Uriel will literally guide you through, I'm hearing Thoth's portal, which Thoth talks about a spiritual tunnel you can go through to get into other dimensions. And one of the places they say, like the book of Thoth, and he had like a layer in the Sphinx, right? And so it's like, I feel like Aquarius needs to hear this. I'm hearing anatomically connected to Egyptian forces. And I'm not talking about just Egyptian, because when we look at Egyptian, you have to understand Sumerian, Anunnaki, the sky gods. You know what I'm saying to you? Like the dog face, the half fish on the bottom. These are beings from different dimensions, planets. And you're connected to them, Aquarius, but you've been hiding your chi. Your force within has been hidden from you. Harry Potter? Oh, okay. I never watched Harry Potter. That's one of the things I never watched. My daughter liked it though, but I just never really got into it like that. It's too long, just like Game of Thrones. I watched one season. I was like, this is really good. And then they were like, season 2, 3, 18. I was like, no, fuck this. You know what I mean? All right, so too many seasons going on. I like to watch, like, there'll be a season on Netflix. They'll be in 9 episodes. You could be like, oh, we're going to watch episode 1 tonight. No, I'm watching every episode and I'm finishing the whole season, like now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that. I'm a weirdo. Okay, hey, Zen. So I just feel like this is like Spirit, you're the muse, babe. You're the muse. You got Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Uriel. I'm telling you here, we have to understand this message is coming from, I'm hearing, a completely unexpected source. And you Aquarius, there's a message coming in, and please bear with me, because when Spirit gives me the message, I'm just going to give it how I hear it. I'm hearing, we know you're lonely. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. Let's clear it. Okay. Oh, my eyes, my heart's swelling up. It's like my heart's swelling up. We know you're lonely. We see it. I'm hearing we see it. We see it. I know you try to pretend like I'm good. I got this because you're an Aquarius. You ain't gonna stand around and be like, please help me. I'm a sad Aquarius. No, no. As opposed to like other signs like Cancer or you know, these emotional signs, you have deep rooted emotions, Aquarius, but you're choosing not to express them because you do not want to be placed as a weak person, especially I'm hearing, especially in your home. I don't know if you live with people that you need to like act tough around, or this is at work or something with like home. There's a lot of like, you don't, first of all, some of you don't even know how to express your emotions because of the where you've been and who your home, your foundation was. And you learn from like your great grandparents, your parents, their parents. It's everybody's like, toughen up, you know, don't cry, and like you're gonna be okay. And then like when you're lonely, instead of saying, you know what, I'm lonely, you just say, I'm good, I'll be all right, you know, you know, and try to play this gangster, you know. I try not to cry because my boyfriend lives with me. You see, and I want you not to do that. Adore, you need to tell him when you're feeling that way, because your boyfriend should be your shoulder. And if he needs to cry, he needs to listen and hold on to you. I mean, if someone I lived with, I don't care if he's a grown ass man. If I see him crying, I'm going to grab him and be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I'm going to hold him like a baby in my shoulders right here and be like, cry, it's okay. What's wrong? I'm not going to judge, and nobody should. I'm not saying your boyfriend's judging you. What I'm saying is, you gotta, yep, it is the Albanian in us. It is, but it's not. It's also the Aquarius. Aquariuses are like Albanians. Like they're like, I would relate an Aquarius and Albanian because they watch everything. They watch everything, right? What's everybody else doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They observe everyone and their mother. They sometimes can be very judgmental. Very Aquariuses can be like, ew, bitch, what the fuck are you wearing? They can be real petty if they're not healed. Oh, I know some Aquariuses, they be petty as fuck. But that's because they're not healed. Okay. I'm not talking about the healed version of an Aquarius that knows themselves, that loves themselves. Spirit wants you to know something. You got to let go of this. Okay. He's like that. He's like that. He tries to push me away when I try to comfort him when he cries. And you see, you got to be open with each other. I want a relationship where we could cry to each other. I'm sorry. Not saying we're gonna, you know, look at that sunset, like, you know, not like the movie Bedazzled. Like, I want a sensitive man, and he's like, I love you, and you're so beautiful, and the sun rises, and you're, look at that sunset. I'm not talking about that kind of sensitive. I'm talking about the kind like, yo, I had a hard week. Some shit went down at work. I'm tired of my boss. Like, I just want to break down. And then he's like, baby, it's okay. You're stronger than this. You can do 4 simple words. You got this. You're strong. I believe in you. Have faith. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How old were you when you found this sense of yourself? This side of myself, you mean? Because like we're always finding ourselves in a sense, right? We're always finding ourselves. We're always progressing and advancing. Yeah. So I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I was about 36, 37 when 36, 37 when I started to like really get to know myself, to know who I truly am. I'm 40 right now. I just turned 40 September. 36 years old was yeah, look, when some people who have an ability to ascend much faster, which is why I'm going to tell you, if it's taking you a lot longer to get comfortable, it's because when you really finally do, you're really going to take off. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, this whole time I was working on myself in different ways, but not spiritually. And then boom, one day, like 35, 36 years old. And I remember the day that I had like a year and a half clean, no drugs, no drinking, no smoking. And I just remember something like clicked inside me. And I was like, oh my God, I think I might be like a medium or a psychic or something like that. I'm like, I've been doing this my whole life. And I had like flashbacks of all the times. And then I was like, oh, I could do this. And I could, you know, and then it's just slowly, but little by little, things just started coming through because I allowed it in, right? And I went through a very dark night of the soul in the beginning of my journey, okay? Scary shit, okay? But I found my way. If you guys want to go on my YouTube, you can watch my videos from like 2 years ago. And I'm talking about like my demonic experiences and things I went through in the beginning stages. And now I don't experience none of that stuff no more, you know, because I got through the shadow. But we're always working with the shadow. We're always working with shadow, you know. Yeah, you're only 20 and you're already, but some people, like I said, some people, Muhammad didn't channel the Quran until he was 40. Just remember that. Jesus was 33. Some people take their soul is so mature that their physical body needs to mature as much as their soul is. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So it's like, hey, Lisa. So it's a lot. It's time, right? This is time and age. Do I look 40 to you on some G shit? Do I look 42? Besides the gray hairs and all that, that's like a dead giveaway that I might be over 35, 36. Look at my skin. I have a single wrinkle. You could come next to me. Like there's not a single wrinkle on my face. Literally, like, and I mean dead ass. There's no wrinkles. Like, I keep myself very, very, very calm and very situated. And I'm telling you, if you look at my face, I just have marks and shit from like not, constantly taking care of my face. I'm not one of those like constantly exfoliating and all that. Like I wish I was, but I'm trying to be that way. I'm hearing that for you Aquarius, it's time to embrace what's going on. Yeah, these babies are coming in awakened and it's so beautiful. Let me tell you something. None of us look our age. I hate to say it, but the girls today, they look older than us. You know why? Because they're all so worried about how they look, packing on the makeup and the pound. We didn't do that back then. We didn't give a fuck about none of that because we didn't have social media. So it's like becoming a toxic place for people. But these new babies today are coming in awoke. Like my niece that was just born not too long ago. Let me tell you, I was holding her and she's looking over my shoulder. She's like, I was like, she's seeing my guardian angel standing over me. I know, very aware. Okay, let's continue because that was all a message, right? For all of us to continue to stay, to stay. Yeah, exactly. I'm 30 and everyone thinks I'm 21. I'm telling you, and when my hair is dyed, and I'm not kidding you, I go into the liquor store to get like, not liquor, but let's say I go and buy somebody a bottle of wine for a party or something and bring it to them. People, they always ID me every time. I'm like, are you IDing me because you think I'm young? And they're like, you never know, I'm like, okay, it's like I'm not trying to like, to pat myself on the back, but I feel like I get younger every day. That's just my mentality. I don't feel like I age like everybody else. And that's how I want you to think. I'm hearing spirit say. Don't think I'm getting old. Oh, my back. Oh, my. I'm like, okay, every day I'm healing. Yeah, there's a couple of aches and pains, but that's getting better. And we're not old. We just need to stretch because I feel like Aquarius, sometimes you put yourself in that whole like, oh, God, life is so hard. Don't be saying that shit. Last night, my daughter, oh my God, I love her. She laid in bed. She goes, Mom, I love my life. I was like, you do? She's like, yeah, like you always give me everything I want. I get to eat what I want. I have nice clothes, a comfortable bed, a big TV. She started naming like 20, 30 things she was grateful for. And I was just like, my heart, be still my heart. And she made me then start to thank the universe for the things that I have. And I was like, it's like, what? Like my actions are bringing her into the reaction, It's important what we speak out in front of our children. I mean, she'll hear me sometimes say, motherfucker, I'm gonna punch that bitch in the face. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but it's like very rare, like once a year. You know what I mean? Okay. And I only say that like out of anger and I let it go because somebody pissed me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? In my house is like, motherfucker, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I let it go. Anyway, this is the message, right? I know we're talking and like people are gonna be like, what are you talking about yourself? I'm not though. I'm giving you a message, yo. Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. See, I know it's hard because when our parents are going through like heart surgery or they're dying, right? I promise you, and this is gonna sound weird. Please don't think I'm weird for this. I used to cry every time I thought about my mother passing away because I'm so close to her. But now when I think about it, I'll be sad, but I'm not going to be sad. Does that make sense to you? Like oh my God, holy shit. Because we got to learn to, see what I'm saying? You saw that? We can't be sad when people pass transition. This is important. Spirit wants to reiterate this. Maybe, I know it's hard when your own parent goes through it. I get it. But I feel like sometimes we just have to like start seeing that they don't die. And when we see it that way, we're going to be okay. I remember I used to cry over my dad being dead all the time. He died when I was 8 years old. I didn't even, if you want to technically call it, people would be like, you hardly even knew him. Like, you no, but I cried all the time for him, like to the point where I would do drugs because I missed him and I didn't know how to hug him and hold him. And I felt bad that he went through what he went through and I was feeling his pain and all that. And let me tell you something, when I started healing myself, I started seeing it a different way. I'm like, what am I upset about? I'm not missing him. He's right here. If I want to call him right now, he'll be right here. Spirit wants you to know this for a reason. You're sad because you believe you're not going to see them again. In physical form, you won't. But you'll see them. You'll hear from them. They'll be guiding you. They'll be cursing other people out when they're fucking with you. You know, some of us got some real OG parents that are not going to let that shit fly when they enter the spirit world. So like I told my mom last night, let me tell you, this is a message. Last night I talked to my mom, maybe you need to do this with your parent. I said, Mom, you don't believe in like spirits and like, you know, they come around. Like if she experienced somebody grabbing her hand the way that my arm got lifted last night, she might just believe on some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I said, so you don't believe? She goes, no. She goes, if you believe in that stuff, I don't. I was like, okay. I'm like, so how about this? Whenever you pass away, whenever that is, I said, why don't you do something when you pass away? She goes, I go, you know, flick the lights or something. You know what she says? She goes, I'll go, Lena, I come to suck your blood. I'm like, okay, well, if you say that, I'm gonna know it's I'm like, that's my mom. She's just retarded. Don't pay attention to her. You know what I'm saying? Like do something. Because I know you're gonna be in spirit form. And I told her just, you know, and when you do, please. Okay, Aquarius. I see a big ending here, a completion of something and a new offer, a new opportunity that's going to pour emotions right into you. That's what she said, I swear to God. And this new opportunity is going to pour all these new emotions into you. I'm here to take the fucking cup because we know that this one right here, I love to say that for this card, for the 4 of Cups. He's like, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 offers coming his way. He's like, stubborn and maybe like doing things too emotional. Oh, you are clearing some toxic behaviors. Definitely letting go of some serious bad habits, addictions here. Tapping and tuning more into your intuition, something from the past that you were holding on to. It's like maybe, because I'm not seeing this like as holding on to something bad, because that's the wounded warrior card for me, right? He's holding on to that one stick, like he refuses to let his whole past go. Just let it go, bro. But he's like, no. I need to, thanks, Owen. I do have a witty sense of humor. I really do. And that's one of the things that gets me through life. I'm able to see things with a lighthearted view. I'm not one of those, extra sensitive. I can't believe you said that to me. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that way and I walked around brokenhearted all the time crying. And I don't do that today, okay? I'm free of that bullshit. But I do see you using your intuition here. I feel like your gifts from the past are even going to be helping you move forward with some sort of wish fulfillment here. That's going to take a lot of strength for you to cut some things out. And I wish you guys could see how I read the story of the cards. You would laugh. Like you would be like, oh shit. Because I'm like, there's an ending there, an offer, an opportunity. I see this is going to be emotional. It's going to pour everything into you. You're not going to want to take this offer, but I suggest that you do. This might be an emotional thing for you, or you might need to get your emotions under control for it. There's an overpouring of emotion that's happening here of you letting go of some addictions here, some negative behavior, some attachments, some narcissistic person. Using your intuition, I feel like past life intuition, your past life skills and your intuition is coming through to bring in that wish fulfillment. You might be stubborn about this in the beginning, but you need to be strong. And when you are strong, you're going to be able to cut off this thing so that there's a death and a rebirth, a transformation. And then you will have 2 major opportunities that will come in, and this will leave you financially stable and emotionally available. I'm hearing that very strongly. And this is, a love situation. The end of it, it's like, there's love. There's love at the end of all this. And some of you, this might even be single, like being single for a while and just accepting that. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's love. And this could be just like a really good loving relationship in the workplace, okay? 10 of Pentacles, your last card. Come on now. Kidding me? That's incredible. Phew, girl. I know. Cha. I was talking to my daughter in the car. I was making her laugh. I'm like, she's like, Mom, she's like, you're such a millennial. I was like, why? She's like, because she's like, you have such dad jokes. She's like, stop, you're so cringe. I'm like, why am I so cringe? Okay, I want to tell you guys something, but please don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Like, who are you gonna tell, right? My daughter has a crush in school. She's so cute. She comes home, she's like, Mom, my crush. He's so cute. She goes, he's half white, half black. He's so handsome. She goes, he got curly hair. He's got like a little wide nose, big lips. She'll come in and tell me like how he eats, how he moves his hand, what his sister's name is, what does his dad do for a living. It is so cute, but my daughter's very innocent, so I'm not like, what? I'm not. She's 11 years old, but she just sees things as like super innocent, extremely adorable. If she was one of them kids who's like, I'm gonna make out with, I'll beat the shit out of her. I'll be like, are you gonna hold hands with her? She'll be like, ew, Mom, no. You know, she's still very innocent. Thank God for that. I raised her to feel that way. I never like scared her into things, but it's still cute. It's like seeing somebody in love. It's so cute. Like she comes home with this big smile on her face. Here's the funny thing. Want to know something? Like 2-3 weeks ago, she was like, I hate school. I don't want to go. I hate it. And I was like praying for spirit. I was like, please, like, if, you know, because I kind of want her to be like good at school. Like, because I was really good at school. If I would have stuck through, I would have had some sort of degree, like, and been like a doctor today, for real, on some G shit. But like, I wasn't really patient. I was like, fuck this, like, you know. But like she's different, she's so smart. And I'm like, yo, just stay there, finish that shit up, get a degree, you know what I'm saying? Go to college, be that fucking like, who gives a fuck about, you know, anything like just go be fun, have fun, you know what I'm saying to you? But at the same time, if she ever wants to homeschool, I will. But I feel like that college life will be so cute for her. I just don't know. I just see her like as one of those like Starbucks in her hand, you know what I'm saying? Like flipping her hair, like walking to class. I just see her like that, but a very kind soul at the same time. Anyway, I just see her like that, like the opposite of me, very girly. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but it was cute though. Her walking in, and then she didn't want to go to school. She hated it. And then what happened? Now all of a sudden she's all excited to go to school, you know? Yeah, she does get it from me. I'm very intelligent. Her dad is pretty smart, but he's like, you know, those stupid smart people that are like smart, but they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? They're smart in school, but like, huh, in the streets. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, but I'm like really, really, really intelligent. Like, if I would have wanted to, I might actually take a course in something again, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. Spirit will lead me to that. I have a feeling I'll be doing Earth School again. Anyway, guys, so what I'm saying to you is when you pray for stuff, you know, always be careful what you wish for too, because you know, because what if I would have been like, please bring something for her to like be entertained in school, and then yeah, what does the universe bring? A crush? But it's innocent, you know. I'm not worried about it. So oh wow, this pulled out some negativity. Look, I had this lemon in here for a few days, and they say if it does that, if it molds up like that, then it was pulling out lots of negativity from your. It took a while for it to get like this. It really took a lot of negative energy. Yep, let me throw that out. Wow. It's funny because most of it is not covered in anything. Sorry, guys, it's just that because I'm limping, so it takes me a lot longer to get from one room to another because I'm limping right now. It's such limpage going on. All right, guys. So I'm like limping around the house. All right, so let's clear our energy really quick together. Let's close our eyes real quick and clear some energy together so that we can spend the rest of the day in meditation mode, whether we are going to work or doing whatever we're doing. See a white light going over your aura here from the inside out. Clear all energies that are not serving our highest good. We asking to be surrounded by the love and the light. Let the peace and tranquility within surround us today. Let us be in a forgiveness mode. And protection around our home, our children, our cars, our beds, our bathrooms, our living rooms. Give us truth and clarity. Allow wisdom to come through in clear, direct messages. They're our spirit and our aura. Now, for a minute, just allow the music to hit your soul. Wonderful. So allow those who affect your heart today and make you upset. Allow them to just deal with their own, learn their own lessons and deal with their own karmic lessons. And you take on your karmic rewards where you deserve them now. And we're done with thinking that we don't deserve it and that we are not good enough. And maybe we owe this and maybe we did that. We are done with that. We need to stop punishing ourselves. It's time to stop punishing yourself because of shit that goes on and that you can't control. Honestly, it's like God grant me the courage to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me what is that saying? The serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because there's sometimes we are attached unintentionally to energies that don't serve our highest good. And you know what? And they're just obsessed and they need to go away. And we send energies and people and places, love and light, but we're done. And it's time to cut the cords. And some of them don't want to cut the cords. They're like trying to be part of your storyline and they're trying to be with you. And you're not with me, bro. You're against me. I feel you're against me energy. And if I feel that, I'm gonna have you removed. And if you don't remove yourself, we're gonna have you removed. And I'm so tired of being nice about this. So Spirit really wants to reiterate that there's a message coming through where you need to expand yourself and let go of energies that are not serving your highest good. Because there are attachments that come into us from all different types of places. Okay. I'm feeling good, babe. Thank you. All right, love and light to you guys. I hope this message helped you. I hope this reading helped you guys. I love you. And keep your day clear. Keep your energy clear. Keep clearing your aura, clearing your space. Okay, clear it and ground. All right, I'll see you guys on the flip side.